Spider-Man fans ask for a lot. There's no way to get around that, especially fans of the Marvel Spider-Man franchise, and I imagine Insomniac, to an extent, is sick of the amount of requests that we put in every single day. However, since we saw the post-credit scene in Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4, since we first knew that going into this second game there was going to be the symbiote, we were going to get the black suit, and probably end up having Venom, we've been asking the same question. Is Venom gonna be a playable character in Marvel Spider-Man 2? And recently we found out that third-party vendors are gonna have pre-order bonuses that involve the Venom logo as a patch or a sticker that comes with a sticker pack. This led to a lot of people theorizing and speculating that maybe this could mean Venom is gonna be playable, but yes, a lot of people agreed that we were reaching on that one. Today though, we have some more concrete evidence. We have some actual developers at Insomniac Games teasing that Venom might be playable. We have the person who created Venom potentially teasing that Venom might be playable. And we have you guys right now scrolling down and hitting that thumbs up button if you want Venom to be playable. And with that being said, okay, let's get into this. So San Diego Comic-Con came and went. It was such an incredible time. I'm so glad that I got to be there, that I was able to sit in Hall H and be there for the Symbiotic Relationships panel for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Such an incredible experience. And of course, with that came a new story trailer. And well, we also got some interviews through San Diego Comic-Con. Todd McFarlane was there in attendance, and he was interviewed by IGN to talk about what he's got going on at San Diego Comic-Con, but as well to ask what he thought about Venom's design in Marvel Spider-Man 2. I should mention the best news out of this here is that Todd McFarlane did give Insomniac Games' design for Venom the seal of approval. He loves how monstrous he looks, he loves the tongue, he loves the teeth, everything about him. He was a big fan, which makes me very happy. If the guy who created the character is telling you that you did a good job, then I'd have to say we can all unanimously agree that Venom's design in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is damn good. But then he said something during the interview that caught people off guard. Let me just roll the clip.
Cool. So yeah, Insomniac's Venom has the Todd McFarlane seal of approval.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. I'd play that, right? I'd play that. Yeah. I'm going, shoot, I don't want that little skinny Peter Parker dude. I'm going for the big dude over there. Like anybody can throw around tanks. Done.
Todd, thank you so much. It is always a pleasure getting to chat.
That's right. He's kind of insinuating here, you know, I don't want to play as the scrawny Spider-Man guy. I want to play as Venom. But some people were trying to figure out what exactly was it that he said. You know, did he say I played that, or did he say I'd play that? You see, the grammar here needs to be very specific, Mr. McFarlane. I'm pretty confident that he was saying I would play that, as in I would totally like to play as Venom in this game instead of Spider-Man. Because I'll be honest, although I'm sure that he was consulted on for a few things in terms of Venom in this game, or at least they looked and researched into some of the stuff that he did for Venom in the comics, but I don't exactly think that Todd McFarlane has had the opportunity to actually play the game. And if he was able to play the game, I'd imagine he was on every NDA under the sun to not say anything. So if what he said was, I played that, then people would be going crazy right now. I don't think that's what he said, though. That is not all the evidence that we have for today's video, though. We have actual developers working at Insomniac Games right now, giving us hints, giving us teases that Venom could be playable. Brittany Morris is currently an advanced writer working at Insomniac Games. She is working on Marvel Spider-Man 2 and as well working on Wolverine for the PlayStation 5. And well, when the story trailer dropped for Marvel Spider-Man 2, she quote tweeted it and said, I was in the room when we recorded the "We're gonna heal the world" line, and when I tell you, everyone in the room stopped breathing. First of all, shut up all you guys who were telling me that Venom was saying we're gonna kill the world at the end of the trailer. According to Brittany, who is an advanced writer in Insomniac Games, by the way, she said that Venom said at the end of that trailer, we're going to heal the world. Anyways, I'm getting heated. Somebody replied to this tweet and they said, oh, I bet, but my heart would be pounding out of my chest with hype if Venom was playable. And Brittany responded saying October 20th, we'll find out. Kimonoda, the user who tweeted in the first place, replied saying, oh my, we didn't expect a response, but I pray Venom is playable. Obviously you can't tell us. And she just replied with a little emoji. Listen, you guys got me, okay? With the patches, with the stickers, maybe we were doing a little bit of reaching when we were speculating that that could mean Venom was playable. Here though, it sounds like we're getting some actual teasing. We're reaching some murky waters, though I do not want to get people's hopes up here, and I hope that this tweet doesn't do that for a lot of people. I'm still trying to keep my expectations in check. It's still worth reporting on though. I feel like her tweeting this is very interesting to say the least. I'm happy with how Marvel Spider-Man 2 is looking already, okay? I'm happy. We have the symbiote suit with all new abilities. We got some new moves and stuff that are going to be available for Peter Parker without the symbiote. And then, of course, we have all new powers with the blue bioelectricity for Miles Morales. On top of that, we got an increase in web swinging speed. We got the web wings. Everything so far is sounding amazing for Marvel Spider-Man 2 in terms of the gameplay that we already know to expect. So if we don't get a playable Venom, I am not going to lose too much sleep. Everything that we're seeing so far looks incredible for this game, and it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun to play. But a playable Venom wouldn't just be the cherry on top. It'd be the sprinkles, some extra whipped cream, and the whole 9 yards for the milkshake. So yeah, the milkshake's already really good, but it could be just that much better. But okay, just some more evidence I wanted to go over here in this video. The PlayStation blog was put out for Marvel Spider-Man 2 after that story trailer hit, and some folks at Insomniac Games were interviewed about the story trailer and about the game in general. First, Brian Intar says this: "Our philosophy has always been that we want to respect the history of the franchise and the Spider-Man DNA, but also not be afraid to mix things up. The same holds true for one of its iconic characters, Venom. While the look of the character and several of his powers/abilities should be familiar to fans, this will be a unique Venom story that we are excited for everyone to experience this October." Very interesting to say that, you know, his powers and abilities are going to be something that's familiar to fans. I understand that Venom in general has powers and abilities, and even if he's not playable and he's a boss battle where we got to face off against him, he's going to have powers and abilities. But again, you know, if we had the controller in our hands, if we got to experience some of those powers and abilities for ourselves, that would be pretty cool. And then finally, this is what Jacinda Chu had to say in the PlayStation blog: "Our Venom was inspired by the comics, but there have been so many interpretations that it was fun to pick and choose what fits the game. He has a unique take on the white spider icon and has the anatomy of a human, but also has powerful tendril attacks that can take many forms. It was challenging to find the right balance between liquid and solid in Venom's materials, as going too watery makes him look too weak, and going too solid can quickly turn him into a tentacle monster. Venom must look both powerful and semi-liquid at the same time." Again, that mention about his tendril attacks, about the different powers that Venom's gonna have in this game, it's so interesting that they're talking about that. I feel like you wouldn't hear this much about what the villain can do unless that was something that could be playable. It would more so just be about the general presentation. They would be focusing heavily on the whole semi-liquid thing, which again, I feel like they nailed that design. And I will cross my fingers, I'll cross both my fingers, that Venom could be playable in this game, but I'm also not going to get my hopes up too high. If it doesn't happen, if it's not going to end up being the case when we get our hands on Marvel Spider-Man 2 come October 20th, I'll be okay, and you should be too. There's new powers and abilities for the advanced suit for Peter Parker. There's new powers and abilities for Miles Morales as Spider-Man, and we got the symbiote suit with all new moves. Couple that with the web swinging and the web wings, the increased size of the open world. There's so much to look forward to. Venom would be great, but if we miss out on that, I think we'll be okay. With that being said, now I want to kick it to you guys. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that based on all the evidence presented in this video here that Venom could be playable in Marvel Spider-Man 2? Sound off with your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.